Hey guys, so most of you know that I have been back in Australia for a couple of weeks now, and most of you also know that I've been living in America for the last 5 months or so. So I've thought about it, and I think it's about time that I do my top 5 things of what Americans don't get, or what I cop the most shit for, and also my top 5 things that I don't get. My top 5 things what Americans don't get. Number 5. The boot. What is not to understand about a boot? I don't know. When I was driving in a car one time, I asked my friend, can he pop his boot? I'm assuming most of you get what that means, but he was, and forgive my American accent, he was like, what is a boot? Like, back of your car where you put your shit in? He was like, oh, you mean the trunk? Yes. Yes, I do mean the trunk. Number 4. You guys ever been through a supermarket and you have those little green things, you know, like this? Well, Australians call them a capsicum. Yes, I now realise we're weird. Didn't realise that before, but apparently the rest of the world calls them peppers. Good on you, Australia! 3. Number 3 thing that I cop the most shit for in America. Saying heaps in front of anything. Like, I'm heaps keen, or that was heaps cool. I did that heaps of times. Didn't realise that was weird either, but I cop so much shit for that. So Aussies, if you guys say it, apparently we're weird. Number 2, drinking songs. Now I think, or I have heard, a lot of drinking songs in my time. And when living in America, I lived with some British and Irish people, and they definitely had their fair share of drinking songs too. But anytime we drunk in front of Americans, they would be like, are you singing? Yes, we Australians sing. One of our favourite songs being, here's to whoever, he's true blue, he's a piss pot through and through, he's a bastard, so they say, he tried to go to heaven but he went the other way, he went down, 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 down. And now for the number 1 thing Americans didn't get, or that I cop the most shit for, thongs. Oh, you heard right, thongs. In Australia, a thong is a shoe. It is not a G-string. Thongs. Apparently not so in America. One of my favourite experiences was going into a surf shop and asking one of my friends, hey, do you want to pick up some new thongs? And the girl seriously was like this. Because my friend was a guy. Awkward! Okay, and now for the top 5 things I don't get about Americans. Number 5. Mexican jokes. I don't get your Mexican jokes. I guess because we're an island and we have, you know, some boat people and whatnot, but whole jumping the border thing and coming in by little cars. I don't know, just... Or the fact that you could pile as many people as you wanted into a taxi and they just didn't care, including Mexicans. Did I get the joke right? I felt mean. I like Mexicans. I made a lot of good Mexican friends. 3. Now, I could not believe this and almost vlogged it when it happened, but in LA, I went through a drive-through ATM. In my opinion, that has to be the most ultimate of lazy. Number 2 thing I really didn't get about Americans was the tipping culture. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I never understood, and I offended a lot of people because I would have like a $10 meal or $15 meal at a restaurant and put $1 down and be like, yeah, I got a lot of evils. So please, someone explain to me this tipping culture. We don't have it here, and I don't understand. And now for the number 1 thing I didn't get about Americans, but I absolutely loved and would love it to be integrated into Australia, is being able to buy alcohol anywhere. That may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but in Australia, all we can buy alcohol in is bottle shops. So, you know, licensed places. In America, I could find it at a petrol station, and that made me really, really happy. So, you know what? For the number 1 thing I don't get about your country, I freaking love it. Hells yeah. Okay, so those are my top 5 things I don't get about America and Americans don't get about me. All in all, I absolutely loved America, so you guys have like the most friggin' awesome country. But you know, Australia's pretty up there. But thanks for watching, and maybe you can tell me what you don't get about Australia or America. See ya!